So this community decided democratically to basically, keep serving the ads as like a debate, as a segue, a fucking press out there. Like they're just fucking minting. They're selling the $1 trillion coin so they can keep this thing going for conservatives. It's just like claiming HasanAbi is self-made. I mean, we in the Twitch space do not get the same kind of support that the conservative media ecosystem gets. Of course, I'm not like self-made. No man is self-made. Of course, I had profoundly privileged beginnings, especially with respect to working at the Young Turks. But considering that like my reach has now multiple times larger than TYT itself, like obviously, like, you know, it's not like Jank is fucking paying you motherfuckers to be in here, right? He doesn't even gift subs at the top of the hour so that you can avoid the ad break at the top of the hour, which is 3 minutes long, of course, because at the top of the hour, there is that 3-minute ad break. And if you get gifted a sub, you can avoid it. If you are not lucky enough to get gifted a sub, you can purchase a $5 a month subscription to avoid it. You can also, if you don't have $5, subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. The Blackfish Tully, thank you for the 5 subs. Jay's Musings, thank you for the 5 subs. Sammy Salami, thank you for the 5 subs. Allowing 15 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
If you're under duress, all sorts of comments like that. And I had no idea what they were talking about. I obviously then went to Steven Crowder's YouTube page and I saw a video that he had put up, and he was discussing a company who were essentially offering him what he thought amounted to a slave contract. And it was very heavily implied throughout that the company was the Daily Wire. He said it wasn't the Blaze. He said that there were ad reads, that the company offered him a lot of money, and that he wouldn't sell out. You know, it was this super, I'm a martyr and I'm not selling out to you. And the comments reflected that, yay, Steven, you're a hero. Before I even give you my feedback, let's just hear Steven in his own words.
Big tech is in bed with Big Con. The people you thought, the people I thought were fighting for you, a lot of it has been a big con. Now, I'm specifically avoiding naming names or going after individuals in this video because I genuinely hope that those I'm addressing, and you know who you are, have a change of heart. Don't sign these contracts.
Yeah, he's working real hard, man. He's working real hard to preserve the integrity of racists, okay, that want to do racism and still work within the conservative sphere. Thank God. This guy is a real labor leader, okay? He is going to start a fucking union amongst political commentators on the conservative side with the express reason, with the express purpose of like being able to serve you top of the hour ad breaks for 3 minutes. Because at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime, or by getting gifted a sub. That's right. Twitch Prime is free, as long as you have an Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account. You get 1 free Prime subscription a month, or you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Would you care if someone in China was copying your merch? Dude, this guy is so good. This is so funny. He got me. Guys, he fucking owned me, dude. I love when guys come in here and think that they got me on this. No, I don't give a fuck, idiot. And they do it all the fucking time anyway. The only time I care is when they steal someone's fan art. Like somebody just steals someone's fan art and puts it on fucking, Redbubble or whatever. And it's like, the fuck are you doing? Don't steal fan art. I hate that shit. Wow, this is what you look like right now, Buster. You know it. Since we moved to a stock reward system instead of like a pension, it now matters a little more. Yeah, okay. I don't care. I don't care about this shit, okay? I don't. The only thing I would care about is if like the Chinese nationals were trying to avoid the top of the hour ad break, not by subscribing, but by other means. You know what I mean? Because at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. And I want, people in China to also see, or also avoid those ads rather by subscribing for $5 or for free. Just kidding. You'll never see an ad if you're watching from China. I don't even know if you can sign in without a VPN from China. But if you're signing off on your VPN and you're like in a Western territory, or if you're in like North America, you're going to see an ad at the top of the hour. MP Sharky, thank you for allowing 5 Chinese nationals to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour with 5 gifted subs. That's another way to avoid them. If you're lucky, you can get gifted a sub. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. We had the request of the prosecutor's office to extend the measure of the preventative arrest, a request that the defense considers to be obviously unjustified and totally exaggerated, especially in conditions where we continue to maintain that the evidentiary material is completely lacking in this case. What's been disseminated in the press is nothing more than completely and totally exaggerated, disproportionate interpretation of some harmless discussions from the private environment and of the respective persons. It's just totally harmless. Dude, that was awesome. You guys clapped that guy. That was pretty funny. That guy tried to say that not this guy that I'm highlighting, but the other guy said, "Oh, don't you guys feel weird?" Wait, where is it? Is it this guy? Hold on. Does anyone else feel like Hasan goes hard on people like Tate? Yeah, with Andrew Callahan, he seemed empathetic a lot of the time. Brother, did Andrew Callahan build a fucking webcamming business on the basis of like grooming women and sex trafficking them? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah, Andrew Callahan did some fucked up shit. But if you think that you waited in here for 17 minutes specifically so you could write this idiotic take thinking that this was, you cooked it up, thinking that you were going to get a goddamn good ass fucking, you thought you cooked this up. You thought you whipped this out. You were like, this is good. You really thought this was a good take? You really thought you were spitting, dude? Commie Cold, thank you for the 50 gifted subs. You thought you spat, dude? Is that what you thought? I mean, that's like a record. You know what I mean? 17 minutes into the chat, literally at the top of the hour where the 3-minute ad break is coming. You know what I mean? And he gets insta-sniped and insta-banned before I could even read the fucking take. But of course, if you're banned, you can't subscribe and avoid the top of the hour ad break. So he will be watching the 3-minute ad break. Now, if you, on the other hand, are not banned, you can subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. And that way you can avoid the top of the hour ad break. You can also get gifted a sub by Woke Militia. Thank you for the 5. Trinrek, thank you for the 5. And Comical, thank you for the 50 gifted subs, allowing 60 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour, except for the banned chatters. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
He's going to say this was a mistake. You can't criminalize an...
That's not good legal analysis. Prosecutors will always charge as high as possible. That's not true. No, prosecutors also charge what they can win. You're literally not right about that. Like, what? That's not true at all. Prosecutors will, prosecutors want to create a plea deal, which is precisely the reason why they do end up charging high. But if you go overboard, then you can, they don't want to get the case dismissed or anything like that. So no, they have to, it's way more delicate than the way you're presenting it. This chat literally has no idea what the hell they're talking about. Absolutely schizophrenic. Yeah, prosecutors go for wins, okay? My source is that I made it the fuck up. Meanwhile, I'm out here out of my fucking mind forgetting the top of the hour ad break, dude. What the fuck? 14 minutes in? How about you get charged with the top of the hour ad break, bitch? Which comes at the top of the fucking hour. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime subscription a month. Okay? How about I charge you with that? Unless you charge your credit card a $5 a month subscription or a free one in the form of a Twitch Prime in an effort to avoid the top of the hour ad breaks. Maybe if you're lucky, you can get gifted a sub too. Black Kakarot, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. Just a 3-minute ad break now.
And prosecutors don't need to prove intent in New Mexico for involuntary manslaughter because it can be committed recklessly or through an inherently dangerous act. And the primary defense to involuntary manslaughter is that it was just an accident. A defendant can show that they didn't act irresponsibly or didn't know that their action could have resulted in another person's death. So the question is, did Baldwin act recklessly or commit an inherently dangerous act? Did he violate standard safety procedures by pointing the gun directly at people? Well, the early reports suggest that Baldwin didn't just pick up the gun and start pointing it at people. According to the crew members who spoke to the Los Angeles Times, quote, Baldwin removed the gun from its holster once without incident, but the second time he did so, ammunition flew towards the trio around the monitor. This suggests there was something wrong with the weapon, but shouldn't Baldwin have checked the gun himself? Wouldn't anyone handling a firearm check the gun themselves? Well, Mike Trisano, an armorer who worked with Alec Baldwin in the 1998 movie Thick as Thieves, said that, quote, he was great to work with and was very safe. I was surprised to hear it was him. He was always on the mark and very professional. He's not stupid. Industry insiders seem to indicate that it's totally normal for an actor to rely on the rest of the film crew to properly handle the weapons, especially when...
Damn, that's crazy. If only the fucking DA talked to some industry insiders that also gave her that pretty basic fuck... Like, no, fuck that. You can come to the conclusion by exercising 3.5 seconds of critical thinking. You don't even need to talk to industry insiders. You could literally come to that conclusion on your own by asking very simple questions. Can every random Tom, Dick, and Harry that's an actor that is handling a gun on set have the capability and demonstrate like proper safety protocols on their own, take matters into their hands? Okay, are they capable of doing that? Is that expectation reasonable? And then finally ask the secondary question, if they are, then why the fuck is there an armorer, a prop master, and a fucking assistant director there that's actually doing the real safety measures? That's it. That's all you needed to do was ask that fucking question. Like, well, I mean, there's clearly like a safety check here. There's a standard here. Did Alec Baldwin violate it? No. Actors are just actors. They act. They are not doing pyrotechnics. They are not handling the weapons. They're just holding it as an actor would hold it, as the character that they're behaving like would hold it on scene. That's it. Just like a Twitch streamer serves you the top of the hour ad break. That's what the Twitch streamer's job is. Serving you the top of the hour ad break and then telling you that you can avoid said ads by subscribing for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime, by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, or by telling you could avoid the ads by getting gifted a sub. Baby Matcha Latte, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. Here's the
some of the crew have
3-minute ad break
explicitly
now.
told
Sorry, Hasan K. Katamina. You can bet if you want on a quick play, swift play, real quick if you want. I mean, if I'm playing with fucking Will, like we're gonna be rolling the dice on 3 random motherfuckers anyway, so. Guys,
No,
you're,
everybody push B.
you're talking seriously. You're talking
I'm gonna
seriously to
OP
a
and I'll let
dude
you
who's
know
asking about
I don't know if
unionizing
you'll
Home
do-
Depot
They have it
when his
on
name
here
is
well.
fucking unvaxxed,
Yeah,
and while I'm
gonna-
playing a
gonna
video
alter it
game.
right now.
You should be
go
focusing
midway.
more instead on the top of the hour ad break, which is coming at the top of the hour. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. Use the term right now.